So, we are about to hear a performance. Here we go.
Yeah, it's so it's just a clip of the one I actually started to recite a little while ago. I wrote it right after we got back up from this like large tour, and it's really a piece that is like a thank you to the communities that support what we do. So to like all of the folks that touch us and that we interact with and hang out with all over. So
This is for the fans.
yes, it absolutely is, because there would be no us without folks out there. So thank you for your whirlwind energy that cleared up the night sky. Because of you, the show was great. But it's late and I miss the 2 a.m. of Boston. I miss the Chinatown dirt and the gay bars to dive in. I miss getting lost in the breakfast chatter at South Street Diner, so I can't wait to take 19 to the city. My heart swells in when I breathe. But thanks for the food, the drinks, and the fun show. I know it's not much, but here's a free CD. You've changed me. More than the sound checks, the interviews, and the car rides. I'll keep your words close on the inside and pile up the hugs until they knock me over and spill onto the screen. And tonight, I still see your head bob and fingers snap and faces filling up the room with memories of you. So, thank you. And Melissa actually wrote the accompanying music and chorus to it, which, oh my God, I find to be so beautiful.
I saw this on Facebook.
Yeah.
It's awesome. That is awesome. It's, I'm like, ooh. I get like it's really like a really intense and awesome experience to be like right next to you when you do this, because this is probably something that everyone gets to do because you are on stage with a mic. And I'm like right here. Pretty cool.
What I really enjoy about working with Melissa is the creativity with the music and poetry at the same time, because you know, I've tried it a lot of times before and it doesn't always work.
Mm-hmm.
And there has to be, I think for us there's like a lot of unspoken sort of connection that makes what we do kind of work together really well.
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't ever feel forced or, you know.
So, I mean, is that a large part of your show, that you have pieces that are combined music and spoken word, or do you do like solo pieces and you just like tour together?
We do mostly, it started out as a co-headlining show, and then what ended up happening was we started writing stuff together, or, you know, she would have a piece of music and she would say, hey Kit, do you have a poem that has this feeling? And I would say, oh yeah, and you know, I would put one to it, or I would write a piece and ask her to put some music to it. And so at first it was, we didn't do a lot of stuff together, and now a third to a fourth to a third of our show is together.
That's cool. Now I'm curious actually about your audience, like the people who come out to your shows. Would you say, I mean, I'm guessing it's probably a largely queer audience. Maybe not, or is it more of a spoken word kind of crowd, or?
50% of the time it's like queer.
Yeah.
And a lot of times it's a largely Asian audience, which is like really cool for us, because we get to talk about all of these things that occur in our daily lives to an audience that doesn't really always hear about that, or vice versa if we're in front of a largely queer crowd. Yeah, sometimes we do a lot of pieces that address like being Asian American, or sometimes I do pieces about coming from Hawaii.
Mm-hmm. I'd really like to know when you have a crowd that's like mixed, queer and hetero, or mostly a hetero, non-queer audience.
Yeah.
Is your material well received from that? Like, do they get it, or would you say that it's harder to get that crowd?
You know, when we're in a space like that, it definitely, sometimes things kind of go over folks' heads, like when we were making like very queer jokes. A lot of times my pieces have like these jokes that kind of only our community sort of get, and then it might go over someone's head, but I would say on a very basic level, folks can relate to this concept of identity or love or comedy, which makes everything really translatable.
we're gonna check the time while we're doing that anyway. Oh, shoot. Okay, we've got like 2 minutes.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's good.
I was.
No, it's okay.
I hope you put her ass on transgenre.
That would be awesome. Since there's only, it looks like there's like just a little bit left, we should probably like just be doing it. Thank you. So, okay, sorry to like chop you off right there, but well, unfortunately we are out of time. I wish we had more time, but I want to thank you so much for this opportunity and doing the performance on the video. So, thanks a lot. Thank you so much, Kate and Slam Poet, part of Good Asian Drivers Tour. Check it out. All right, thanks.
Thank you.
I'm pretty sure it all got on there. Let me make sure.